Yeah, chopping it up, baby. It's the 6th edition with the Blind Swordsman. What up, Big Ron?
What up, baby?
Yeah, let's do this. About to show them how we do it again. Word up. One more time. It's the Beat Cartel and the Blind Swordsman. Let's get them. Go. Every single day you know that I handle mine in that Tucson, Arizona, baby, I'ma shine. I'ma keep it 100 and I'm always on the time. And talking to my thing like you know I perfected my rhyming. It don't matter about the freaking climate, I stay lit and I'ma keep making these tracks until we fade, bitch. It's gonna happen every day, you know I'm writing lyrics all up in my dome. They keep it coming, that's what haters fear it. I know that you want to, but you know you and your team can never stunt like me and mine, dude. Because we shine, dude, and it ain't a thing. I speak these strippers blowing out your motherfucking brains with them words, and this shit is so absurd. And I keep it coming quick with the action. It's a verb, and it's what I'm gonna do. And you know it that I stay lit, chopping it up, game with that motherfucking good shit. My goodness, we hood, bitch. I'ma do my thing until me and my whole team be hood rich. And you know that chopping it up came with this stupid shit. Me and Big Ron, put it down, y'all gon' lose it quick. That's why we hype up the sky bar and do our thing and keep it coming. I don't need to ride no cars, I don't need expensive shit. I just stay on foot. And me and my team, we come with that dope shit. You know we got you shook like we should. Know that I just handle and y'all just gamble. Do my thing and my life ain't a gamble. Cause this is why I always hear, this is why I'm breathing. And for my family, I switch it up like 4 seasons and I mean it. You know I'm about to pack them rhymes. Keep it coming like a pistol, not bullets, I'm breaking mine. Now with some motherfucking words that I spit. Jesus, don't give me fucking pieces. I'm staying lit off of the joints, man. I smoke papers, I'm smoking bongs, do it big and we rip it quick and ripping it on them songs. We bitches take off their thongs. Hopefully they know me one day, but I keep it coming, never relax like it was on Sunday. Yeah, you know I chop it up, we stay sick, and we coming at you with another playlist. So play this if you don't like it. Flying up all the crazy beyond the mic, man. We fucking up the beat. It's the Blind Swordsman.
Keep on doing it. You'll find your truth. How? Baby, baby, please. Don't get my love. Baby, baby, please. You need a woman like me, but I ain't it. I ain't it. Find that girl is true. True to you. Be like I'm not. Be true to you. Oh! Send the message. Travel the world through. Find me my girl. She was very true. True to me. That I met that woman. Had no idea it was coming. But it's here. My girl is true to me. I just love her constantly. Yo, find yours too. Find yours too. That's the way you make a song.
Yeah, that's what we was doing, man.
Let me ask you another question. What are some of the intangible things that you've learned, you know, from this musical experience? What are some of the life lessons you've learned?
Well, some of the life lessons I've learned is just try to always sound as unique as possible. Don't try to sound like other rappers you hear on the radio.
Authentic. Let's try authentic.
Authentic.
Yeah.
That's perfect. You want to sound very authentic and basically create your own voice and your own style. And just to go with the flow and really just let it happen. It's like a river, and you just gotta go with the flow and just kind of let it flow. As long as you aren't trying too hard, if you're really overthinking it, that's when I've noticed that
Vibes when I'm out, and I do talk a lot of shit, but to be honest, that's my love language. I like to talk shit. It's fun for me. And when it's all in good fun, it's cool. But
Yeah, because you like to engage with people. You're trying to get a reaction. That's a place where we can start.
right,
Not see how you feel.
and I you know, with the long form podcast, that gives your fans an opportunity to really know who they're supporting, and when they really feel like they know you, that's when they become those, what do they call them, those coveted cheerleader fans. You know what I mean?
Right.
Where those are the ones that every time you post something, they like it. Doesn't matter even if part of it's shit.
Yeah.
Right? They're reposting it, they're liking it, they're making comments on it, they're asking you how you doing. Them are those fans that everybody covets to have.
So I'm meeting here with Katie. Katie's a local piercing artist. Is that a good way to describe what you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, piercing.
Yeah.
So how'd you get into that?
So I started coming to Splash Me for my tattoos, and I really liked the art and I really liked the job. So then I asked them if they needed somebody to come in, and they said yes. And so I got hired pretty much a day later. And
What was your training or experience prior to that?
nothing.
Okay, so you learned on the job.
Yes.
They taught you.
He taught me, yeah, but if you want like more taught, you had to pay for it.
Right.
So this is a good way to like begin and like
Apprenticeship.
yeah, exactly. This is a good place
The
to
OG
do.
way.
Yeah. We have a lot of people right now though, but they come and go, so what the hell?
Is there something bad happening?
I thought everybody wanted to get in, but you know, can't do it all. Okay. Who's up next? Reverend. Reverend Ron is coming up next. Do you want to be stationary? Sorry. Yeah, you got it. A little bit. That's okay. Stationary, or do you want to walk around?
Stationary is fine. Just a real little mini.
It has a name.
I don't even know if it has a name.
Cars cruising down the boulevard, lofty figures carrying their tinted glass. Are these real people, or just remote controlled toys for bigger boys? Wearing steel chassis like mobile suits of armor, protection from chance connections on this avenue we call life. So here I sit, in surreptitious anonymity, attending this paradoxical scene with my crayon. I illustrate Babylon, a view from the outside.
That's good. Always so insightful. You really do give gems of thoughts. Next up is one of the two athlete duos that will be here tonight. Although I told them.
Guys have done, like, especially with vehicles, man. Cars and shit.
Tell me about cars. How do cars fit in?
I mean, cars, for one thing, you look, there's so many different ones, man. And it just adds to the confusion. It adds to the fact that they can pave everything. And they've developed this system with cars, man, where they rule the road, right?
Yeah.
So that allows them to do all of this stuff with the meters, with the street lights, with everything that they've set up, man, as part of their grid. I mean, it seems really, you know, when you talk about it that way, it seems really almost like a joke, you know?
How so? It's so far-fetched, you think?
Yeah, I mean, people, they don't believe that someone's mind could be diabolical enough that they could create a box, and that on the inside that they would come up with what they've done, man. This is their ultimate brain-whacking motherfucking machine. Man.
So can I put that into other words? So you think that most people can't be comfortable with the realization that this is an act of volition and not just chance?
Right. That's something that's really hard for people, man. They want to think that this happened by normal growth, you know what I mean? But it's impossible when you look at the system, when you understand the level to which they were willing to go to create a place like the Matrix, man, like the dark web, man. That they can function in this netherworld, they can come and go as humans, and then go back to this other world and be a reptilian or be whatever the fuck that they are, man. So this is the ultimate power trip in this place, man. And they've got...
In my bathroom tripping. Well, my thoughts don't get much clearer. I don't know what I'm doing here. Well, the air ain't getting thinner. Why do I stay? Can't win or lose and no dinner. I'm alone anyway. Oh yeah, all alone in this world with no soul.
I wrote this song for my sweet baby girl, and I hope all dads and daughters out there love this song as much as I love her. Daddy loves you so much. So much. You're my world. You're my baby. I'll always be here. Always. For my little girl. From the moment I seen that plus sign, I knew I could never find a single rhyme that could express the way I feel inside. A feeling stronger than joy and pride. Were you a boy or girl? We didn't know. But baby girl, you instantly had my heart. Like Goku with such a bright glow.
Y'all have been absolutely amazing with this song. She's officially 2 now as of a month ago. From the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you to everyone that's used that song to show off the love they have for their children. Here on TikTok alone, there's 32 videos of it. On Facebook, last I seen it was over 150. It has over 20,000 plays across all platforms. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Continue using this, showing off the love you have for your children. I really appreciate it. Have a good day, everybody.
Hey, I'm here with Ted, leader of the 305 band. Hey, tell us what you're trying to do with your music, man.
Well, we're trying to make all-inclusive music that spans, racial borders, philosophical borders, and political borders, and just try to be all-inclusive with everybody. Hope everybody has a good time, and everybody, living and breathing and dancing and having a good time.
Hey, man, you've been around Tucson for quite a while. What influenced you growing up here in Tucson to get all these riffs, man?
I really didn't get riffs here. I guess I was in San Francisco. I met Carlos Guitarlos. He was a great educator. And I got a lot of, I got the major scale from him. So.
All right. Hey, man, thanks for spending some time with me, bro.
Thank you.
Cheers.
energy and vibes when I'm out, and I do talk a lot of shit, but to be honest, that's my love language. I like to talk shit. It's fun for me, and when it's all in good fun, it's cool. But
yeah, because you like to engage with people. You're trying to get a reaction. That's a place where we can start.
Right.
Not see how you feel.
Mm-hmm. And I with a long form podcast, that gives your fans an opportunity to really know who they're supporting, and when they really feel like they know you, that's when they become those, what do they call them, those coveted cheerleader fans. You know what I mean?
Right.
Where those are the ones that every time you post something, they like it. Doesn't matter even if part of it's shit.
Yeah.
Right? They're reposting it, they're liking it, they're making comments on it, they're asking you how you doing. Them are those fans that everybody covets to have. And I think without really letting people see who you are as a person, you'll never develop that kind of fan base.
Okay. Now, let's pivot a little bit, because you also said something poignant about how it's important to cater to the other people too. And you made some suggestions about that. Can you take me back there?
Are you talking about my plans in the future? Or
before we got there, we're going to get there.
Okay.
But before we got there, you gave me a little bit about how you felt that we could take from those long podcasts and create shorter pieces, clips that elucidate quick points.
Yeah, exactly.
You tell it in your language.
So those law enforcement podcasts are for that big audience that people have that attention span, really want to get to know somebody, and then you use clips from that would catch somebody's attention, draw them in, so they want to come watch the rest of it.
Right.
And see, people, even people with short attention spans, like myself included, because I have extreme form of ADHD, right? And people like myself, if we get hooked on something, if something draws us in, boy, ain't nobody even more focused on that than that person. You know what I mean?
Right.
Once that hooks them in, but it's just, you got to find those right pieces to clip to get their attention and draw them into the.
Now, one more segue before we get into your vision. You alluded to the fact that you may have some skills in the area of production, particularly when it comes to podcasts and these type of treatments. Could you give me a brief resume on what you can do for somebody and how we might get in contact with you to benefit from your abilities?
Yeah, so to get in contact with me, Google search, DuckDuckGo search, whatever search platform you use. Chaos Kyle is spelled KhaosKyle. You will find me in the top results. I spent the last 3 years when I started making music doing that to make sure that I was on the top result.
You can teach others how to do this.
Leave me alone and let me go. Keep pushing me, I'm gonna blow. Gonna get you dirty over. You'll be reaping what you sow. My words hit like a bow. I told you, play no more. I'll put your ass on the floor. Crying cause you sold no more. I've done my wrong, gotta admit. Doesn't matter, piece of shit. Might as well embrace the shit. What you bring is what you get. Bet you don't think this all about you. Bet you don't even know what's true. 1, 2, 3, you're triggered on you. This is applies to all of you. I don't need anything from you. You go watch me go and make my dreams come true. How many fucking times I gotta tell you just to leave me alone? Just fucking go. Told you once, I told you twice, I'm telling over playing nice. Don't believe me, roll the dice. The truth is like an in on rice. I don't need anything from you, bitch. Leave me alone, just let me go.
Indeed.
Yes. So as I was just assembling my thoughts, and this is I'm here, by the way, as a managerial artist, and I take care of the shop. But I'm busy doing my own art, which I paint sometimes. I do mostly jewelry making, wraps from gemstones to crystals. And I also make glue stones and make stone artwork, gemstone artwork. Like a statue could be mounted on and just helping people make their altars is also something I'm excited about these days.
Tell me a little bit more about that.
Well, people have the altar and all the supplies. They just don't know which stone to put in there.
So you understand which stones resonate the proper frequencies and energies.
You can say it that way. My point is,
how would you say
when someone has an altar that's the person's working on, we study what the purpose of the altar is, and by asking my client what they might be interested in, I can suggest a stone. You know what I mean? Usually, what I see is very common for people. Let's say their grandfather gave them a ring or a gemstone passed down, they would put on the altar. That's my grandfather's stone. So that's quite common. Besides that, we can also get our own stones for our own healing practices and meditation. And those that were very special to us can be cleansed in sea salt water and placed on the altar. So that's what I was talking about. Anyway, so creative self-expression, and whoever comes in here is just welcome and share whatever they feel like. And this has been, before I even started, had a lot of gatherings. So this is one of the historic buildings of the historic 4th Avenue. So that's where we're at. And
go ahead and give us the details about your address, phone number again.
Our address is 604 North 4th Avenue. And contact number would be area code 520-664-6419.
And real quick,
go back to what you wanted to show me, man. What are you
we're moving too fast, and I don't want to break the vibe, but I want to interject right now because I'm gonna totally change it up. If you don't mind, I'd like to recite Butterfly for
Word.
So I started off on these streets here about 40 years ago as a street poet. I would go around and I'd suggest to people that if you let me recite your poem and you enjoy it, would you please donate $1?
My best friend that I met here 10 years ago does that. But go.
So I started here 40 years ago.
Yeah, well, you beat him. What? You know what I'm saying?
It's not beating. I'm just saying.
No, you know.
I know.
For that
this is my life. This is my life. Right. Okay. And the reason why I chose poetry back then, OG, is because I'm not an academically trained writer. I'm autodidactic. So
what does that mean?
That means I'm self-taught. And this is my journey to learning how to write. I started off as a poet because poetry doesn't require punctuation, and I didn't know how to punctuate my work. So for about 10, 15 years, I was primarily a poet.
Sometimes I'll do them
and this is a piece that was inspired by a young lady named Mackenzie, whose family owned a business here in this community for 30 years called Piney Hollow. And I grew up here, so I grew up with them.
You grew up in this city?
Yeah, man. Well, yeah, not on these streets. Sleeping in the park.
I feel something weird about it.
Sleeping in the park. I'm an OG, dog.
Yeah. And then all the regular.
This is my house. Hey, this is my house.
Come here.
Because it's much better, yeah. So, hey, first of all, man, can you tell me your name and a little bit about your organization?
Okay, so my name is Lorcan. I'm actually a local filmmaker. You're currently finding me on a party bike, which is something I picked up, which is based in Scottsdale, but they started here in Tucson. And they fought for the right for people to drink publicly. And they did that by classifying party bikes as limos, which enables people to drink and get very publicly intoxicated
while they're traveling around
while they're
the
traveling
downtown
around.
area.
And this company fought for that right here in Tucson.
Well,
yeah.
Cheers to that. Right?
Cheers to that, right?
So you say, how do people get in contact with you if they want to learn more about your filmmaking or more about your venture here?
So if people want to get in contact with me, they can find me on Instagram at Lorcan, LORCAN _McSharp, MCSHARP. And yeah, that's kind of where there's a direct line to my stuff. But on YouTube, the same name, you can find some of my short films and some of my work.
Okay, as well as other ventures that you may be involved in?
Yeah, I mean, I teach parkour as well, free running, and yeah, I've got my hands in many things. I'm building out a van at the moment.
Okay.
Doing a lot of different things, yeah.
Well, I do appreciate you spending time with me. Time is all that we really have, so I'm so grateful that you spent some with me.
Yeah, no, I'm happy to enjoy this time.
I think we got a little bit here, but maybe in the future we can sit down over coffee and discuss it further.
Yes, that sounds
I'll
fantastic.
be in contact. I hope you'll reply.
Yeah, terrific. Well,
right.
Let me give you, do you mind writing down an email or a number?
Oh, sure.
Because that will get...
Could you tell me again how this vehicle operates?
Yeah, so it's pedal powered and it's also electric powered.
So when you're pedaling, does that charge the battery?
It does not charge the battery, but it directly goes into... So each chain connects to a drive shaft, which goes right down the middle of the bike and then twists the wheels. It's really cool. Like, you can see it if you pull out the floor panels.
Yeah.
You can see
So
it.
the mechanism working.
The mechanism's working. Yeah. And some people hop on here and they say, hey, can I get...
Is this yours?
That's not mine, no.
Oh.
This is all liquid.
Oh, no, wait a minute. This is not.
They're in the buff
This is
right
not
now.
mine either because I made sure I threw it out because I wasn't in a electric powered pedal limo.